Hi, and thanks for logging on to the Daily Dvar. And here's a brand new halacha for you, and it's for Thursday, the 8th day of March, Purim 2012. Well, there are a million laws I could be telling you about Purim. Let's jam in some of the last minute ones that you have to know on the day of Purim. Please remember that Matanos Lavyona, gifts to the poor, is a very important mitzvah on the day of Purim, and your expenditures on that should supersede your expenditures on things like your Shalach Manos and your Purim Suda and things of the sort. Anyone stretching out their hand to you asking for charity, you should be kind to everyone on the day of Purim. That's just how the Jewish people are on the day of Purim. So wherever possible, please make sure to do that. Start your Purim Su'uda at before the sun goes down. Let's say something around 5 or 6 o'clock in the afternoon, wherever you are. No, 5 o'clock would be safer, and depending on where you are. But the main thing is that it should still be daylight when you start the Suda, and have some bread then. And then when you say the benching at the end of the Suda, at the end of the Purim meal, even if it's already nightfall and Purim has ended, you will still be saying Al Hanisim in your benching, and that's because the meal began in earnest on the day of Purim. Then, on Thursday night and Friday, it's called Shushan Purim, so we won't be reciting Tachanun, but it's not really celebrated as Purim except by the people who live in walled cities like Yerushalayim, Jerusalem. Now, there are some people who live just outside of the walls of Jerusalem, but a lot of those people will be discussing that with their rabbis in certain neighborhoods just outside the walls, because they can still see the walls and are seen together with the walls. Some of those people will be treating Thursday night and Friday as their main Purim, but most of the people of Jerusalem know how to do that, and they know which neighborhoods will be following it on Thursday and Friday, and which neighborhoods will be considered like outside of Jerusalem and will be celebrating it just on, like us, outside of Jerusalem on the day of Wednesday. Now, for us who live outside of Jerusalem, we're saying our Al Hanisim only on Wednesday night and Thursday when it's regular Purim for us. We are not supposed to say Al Hanisim on Thursday night and Friday. That's only done by the Jews in Jerusalem. If you live outside of Jerusalem and by mistake you say Al Hanisim on Shushan Purim, you will not have to repeat your Shemona Esrei. It was something that you shouldn't have done, but it will not ruin in any way the Shemona Esrei that you said. So just bear that in mind. Al Hanisim is recited in all of our benchings and all of our Shemona Esreis on our regular day of Purim, and Al Hanisim is recited at the end of your Purim meal, even if your Purim meal ends after nightfall, and even if you're doing the actual Birkat HaMazon or benching after nightfall, you'll still say Al Hanisim. Please have a very, very meaningful Purim. Remember, in your festivities and your fun and some drinking that you're doing, if you're doing that, please remember that everything still has to be respectful and proper. Even if you have had something to drink, it does not give you an excuse to ever say anything bad about anybody or harm anybody, physically or verbally in any way, shape, or form. It's not like a Mardi Gras day. It's a holy day that we use for getting closer to God and to our fellow Jews. Thanks for logging on, and log on again after Purim for more. Bye-bye.